The other day, I was in a car accident, and it was one of the scariest things I've ever experienced in my life so far. What happened was, I was driving on the main road, and I was heading towards a robot. Traffic suddenly stopped. Fortunately, I broke just in time. But the car in the rearview mirror was going a little bit too fast. I looked away, I braced for impact, I heard and the crash. For a split second, I thought that I was going to die. And not to sound cliche, but an experience like this really does change your perspective on life. Having that thought, even for a split second, you start to think of all the things that you haven't done yet. You start to think on all the things that you procrastinate on. You start to think on all the things, you start to think on the life that you haven't lived yet. When those thoughts passed me by, and I realized, okay, everything's okay, I'm still here, I'm still alive. After the initial shock of everything, and once everything starts to calm down, for most of us, we start to question, why did this happen to us? Why did we go through this? Why me? I'm a very deep and introspective person, and I like to give meaning to the things that happen in my life. I look at this and I go, the meaning could be that it could be a blessing in disguise. Me and my parents have been talking about trading the car in for a very long time, but I never did anything with it because I like the car. But now, I don't have the car anymore. If things go well, then I'll be able to get a new car. I see that as the silver lining to a traumatic event that happened. Physically, I'm fine, but mentally, it's a bit of a different story. Every now and then I catch myself just kind of staring off into space, going through that accident again, trying to recall the things that happened. Not from a traumatic point of view, it's more from I want to observe the feelings that I was having while it happened. I want to observe how I reacted, because there was a certain part that just reacted instinctually. I didn't get hurt. It's almost like because I looked in the rear view mirror and knew what was about to happen, it's like my body just prepared instinctually. So when the crash happened, I didn't tense up, which could have caused so much more damage and me hitting the sides of the car. It's like I relaxed for a brief second when it happened. And as it happened, I just kind of floated into the open space next to me, and then came back, and the only injury that I had was my hand, my finger over here got cut a little bit. You can look at this experience in two ways. You can either look at this as a traumatic moment that could define you, right? That could affect you for God knows how long. Or you can choose to sit with it, reflect on what happened, and go, sometimes things just happen. And maybe there's a reason as to why it happened. As long as I'm aware of that, it brings me comfort. It brings me a sense of that everything's going to be okay.